Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for Shibata Manga chapter 33. This chapter was very simple. All it was the Emperor of Tokyo, whose name is Raffles the Third, deciding that he wants to have a meeting with all the battalion commanders, and then when that meeting finally does take place within the chapter, he tells them we are going to work together to bring down the preacher and these guys and who are now being called the White Hoodies or something along those terms. So that's all just generally what all the chapter was about. So during the chapter we get to meet all the battalion commanders. Obviously Obu is from the Apes and he has brought along with him to this meeting Tamaki and Shinra because they have had previous interaction with these white hoodies, and we get to meet all the other devs. None of them are really that interesting and nothing do anything for me within the chapter except for I think it was the third division whose battalion commander has like, I'm gonna call him Birdman for now because that's what he looks like. He has he had the whole beat coming out and his face is fully covered. So I was think that made me step back and think what's going on there. But more importantly, was introduced to the 7th Battalion Commander because he had more spotlight within the chapter now. He is said to be the strongest battalion. Well, he said actually you're said to be the strongest brigader, and that took me back quite a bit as well because I would have thought that maybe that would have been Burns, but maybe Burns is the most skilled with the fire abilities, and you say he has that title, and then this guy from the 7th has the title of the strongest. But regardless of that, he's known as the strongest, and he's also like a prick. He's like very disrespectful. Like as they were all praying and all that kind of stuff, he was being very disrespectful as well. I mean, during this time, we also find out that all the members of the Seventh are a group of idiot vigilantes. Now, this is the word from the battalion commander himself, and he's just not on job. Well, he's on job, but he likes to do things his own way, and he says that during the chapter. He's like, I don't care what you're saying. The sevenths will do things the way that they've been always been doing them, and then he walks off. Now there is a little bit more of the chapter where at the very end we are reintroduced to that scientist guy. He's back in the frame, and he's on the phone to Joker. And the way that they are talking, it sounds like Joker is within hearing distance of this meeting that is going on, and if he's not within hearing distance, he's not too far away, like maybe like a building like the next building over. So it seems like to me that we are coming. Basically, I think Joker is going to attack this meeting within the next chapter, which would be very dangerous and foolish because there is 8 battalion commanders, and not just them as well. Like some of them brought some boys with them. I know Burns brought Karim, I think his name is, and obviously Obu is there with Tamaki and Shinra. Get me, there's like in the fight, there's like about 10 plus man against one, so it wouldn't be smart. But I do think he's gonna hop into the meet and maybe just to tease them a bit and give them maybe slip them some information that will help or something like that. But I do think Joker's going to be involved in the next chapter and hold them together. That's the chapter. So there was a little bit more which I think is going to play some importance later on, because last chapter it was mentioned that Arthur went missing, and now it was mentioned that in this chapter that he's been found now. So where did you go, Arthur? Where did you go? Like what's going on there? Like, there's being lost and there's being lost, and I don't know what you was doing, but you went somewhere. So I think there's some importance to that, and I think we'll find out what's that about. Maybe within 2 chapters, maybe 3 chapters. And so yeah, that's it. I'll give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.